Welcome, guys. Modern Horizons 3 has just come out. Uh, I fancy using a draft token on this one and seeing some new cards. We've got, it explains the color pairings here. You've got energy flyers, in white, blue, blue, black card draw, red, black artifacts, um, green and red Eldrazi spawn, white and green modified bestow. What is that? Bestow gives you the versatility to play creatures or use them as auras to buff others. Okay. White black modified dies. Okay. Red blue energy mid range. Green black modified adapt. Red white energy aggro and blue green Eldrazi ramp. Alright, we'll just chuck a draft token at this and have a shot. It's not standard legal. So I'm sort of less interested in collecting this set, but I'm curious about trying it out. Okay. I've got absolutely no idea what's in the set. I might just be rare drafting. Okay, Eldrazi fungus. Devoid means it has no color. Whenever you cast a spell, search your library for a land card, put it onto the battlefield and shuffle. And if it was kicked, you exile target land, so it can blow up land as well. Okay. Give that a shot. Six mana land destruction and ramp. Okay. Party Thrasher. What's that? Lizard Wizard 1/4. Non-creature spells you cast from exile have convoke. Okay. Beginning of your pre-combat main phase, you may discard a card. If you do, exile the top 2 cards of your library, and then choose one of them. You may play that card this turn. So it's card advantage. You're drawing an extra card every turn. Basically a one-way Howling Mine. Seems pretty good. What do we have here? Urza's Incubator. Urza's Incubator, enter the battlefield, choose a creature type. Creatures of the chosen type cost 2 less to cast. Okie doke. It's not going to be very good in this deck, honestly. But, unless I get loads of Eldrazi. I'm going to go ahead and red draft that. Yeah, going with Eldrazi could be pretty good. I think it's going to be a rare every time, isn't it? Emerald Medallion, green spells cost you 1 less to cast. Yeah, that sounds good. You can see the Sowing Mycospawn is potentially getting very cheap. Archway of Innovation, a blue land. You can improvise something, so artifacts can tap for 1 mana. Okay, I'm gonna go ahead. I'm gonna keep red drafting. Let's see how many rares I can get, and see if we can still make a deck at the end of it. But we're probably not playing blue. I suppose we could play a Tamiyo deck. Timo ramp. Okay, Volatile Stormdrake, another a blue rare, flying hexproof activated and triggered abilities. Okay, 3/2. When it enters the battlefield, exchange control of the Stormdrake and target creature an opponent controls. If you do, you get 4 energy. Then sacrifice that creature unless you pay an amount of energy equal to its mana value. Okay, fair enough. That seems cool. It's a 2 mana control magic type thing. Well, you're giving your opponent a 3/2 flyer. But you could steal a Sheoldred, for example. Okay, we're getting a lot of blue rares. Non-basic lands are islands. Okay. Why not? Probably the most useless rare so far. But yeah, we're just going to keep getting the rares. Power balance. Whenever an opponent casts a spell, you may reveal the top card of your library. If you do, you may cast that card without paying its mana cost if the 2 spells have the same mana value. That's quite unlikely. And so pick 9 is the first one where we don't have a rare. We might be playing red. Okay, 4 damage to target creature. That's pretty good. Green, white. Okay. Yeah, let's take out Goblin. Okay, that's good for a black deck. Ah, green, blue. So you can ramp land out. That seems really good for my ramp deck. Okay, I think it's the Planar Genesis, honestly. Gives you a bit of mana. What about the charge bug? Gives you energy. Let's take Sage. I'd say this creature is quite splashable. Maybe we'll take a uncommon. Okay, Tamiyo meets the story circle. Seems good. Let's read. Okay, well, we haven't got time. Eldrazi Linebreaker. That's a red Eldrazi. If we can collect some more Eldrazi, then that's going to be good. That's probably not going to be good, so I'm just going to get rid of that Harbinger. Probably the double red spell isn't going to be good. It's just not going to be castable. Another Archway of Innovation, sure. Yeah, I like Tamiyo meets the story circle. That does seem good. Okay, we have an Eldrazi. Seems good. When in doubt, I think we want to grab the Eldrazi. That's a huge Eldrazi, but this is a nice, cheap on-curve Eldrazi. I think we'll take the one on curve. Hopefully, we can pick up some big ones later. Wow, another Archway of Innovation. Well, let's get all the Archways for Innovation. It's not a legendary land. If we can get some artifacts as well, that can help us cast our spells. That's 3 lands as well. We've got 11, I guess, playable cards so far. We need 12 more non-land cards. Hopefully we'll get something expensive we can actually ramp into. Birthing Ritual is green. Okay, whatever that does, it sounds interesting. um, Sacrifice a creature. Put a creature card with mana value X or less from among those cards onto the battlefield. X is 1, plus the sacrifice creature's mana value. So, okay. Then we have a red land, Arena of Glory. Cool. That does seem good, actually. At some point, we've got to start being sensible and actually get playable cards that are not land. Interesting. There's a blue land that can do some stuff. Okay, Mock Gatekeeper is a golem. And it can do damage to my enemies, which is quite good. This is a flyer, though, and it gives me energy. But I'm going to go for the artifact. I've got something that goes with artifacts. Winter Moon. Oh, that's a pretty terrible card. There's nothing else good. I should not get that, to be honest. Crackling Falls. Okay, let's take this one. Rush of Inspiration is a land, which is helpful for us. Okay, that's a Goblin Wizard we can ramp into. Can do 4 damage. But we might want to take the 1-drop. Okay, Eldrazi Turtle that can help us ramp. We like that. Deem Inferior, what does that do? Oh, okay, yeah, that's removal. That's good. We're, I guess, 6 cards away from having a deck. Who's Brushwag? Okay. Yeah. Shame it's not an Eldrazi, but it'll do. I mean, that's a good spell, but we're not in black. Right, there's an insect, which okay. Oh, Priest of Titania. Okay, yeah, that's a good ramp card. Wild Symbiote. Bounce an elf to untap a creature. Okay. What is this? Thief of Existence. It's green. It's an Eldrazi. We want it. Not even sure what it does. So I can exile something cheap. My opponent kills this, they draw a card. Okay. Yeah. Right. Fledgling Dragon. Pretty cool. But Titans Vanguard is an Eldrazi. Oh, that's a lot of fun. Yeah, we want that. Drowner of Truth. Um, looks quite good as well. It's also a land. There's a bunch of other things. Oh, Living Weapon. I like that. That's cool. But we'll take out Titans Vanguard. Thank you very much. Okay, Scout. Hunger Tide rises, makes insects. How many do we sacrifice? Right, you can sacrifice stuff and find creatures. Might be good. That adds 2 colorless mana. That might be just the ramp we want. But we might want to start picking big things like Drownyard Lurker. I think that might be good. What's this? Okay, right. Yeah, give me the big creature of some kind. That's what I'm thinking. Another Harbinger of the Seas. Right. Yeah, it's for obviously some kind of combo deck, which we're not going to make. Cyclops Wizard. Can we do a Cyclops Wizard? Yeah, that might be good. What's that? Kalia of the Vast. That seems cool. I'm gonna grab that and sideboard it. Okay, Zombie Goblin Wizard is there. Okay, Corrupted Shapeshifter looks fun. Void Pouncer. Might be good as well. Not enough time to really think about that. Infernal Captor lets you nick something temporarily, right? Till end of turn. That's quite good. Collective Resistance might be good. Let's grab that. Drownyard Lurker, another big creature, so might be good. Glimpse the Impossible, but just hard to assess. Looks like some kind of card draw thing. Let's take a big creature because that's simple. Hydroelectric Specimen. Interesting. Right, and it's also a land. Yeah, let's give that a shot. Okay. Oh, yeah, we got it. We got it. Fledgling Dragon is probably pretty good. Skewer Embermage, probably pretty good. But this is a removal spell, so I think we'll go for him. Because we're ramp, we can probably cast him. Okay, gets Battle Cry till end of turn. Okay, interesting. Can't. Yo, yeah, let's take the Power Stone. Yeah. Okay, that's some creatures. Inventor's Axe gives you a bit of energy. Okay. Take that. I actually controlled myself and didn't take every single rare. I could have had a second Harbinger of the Seas, um, but I thought, nah. There was also the artifact which stops non-basics, more than one non-basic on tap each turn, and that didn't appeal to me at all. But we've got some kind of deck here. Let's see how many we've got for each color. So 9 blue, 12 red, and 10 green. I'm just curious if I were to cut, for example, all the blue cards. What would that look like? Yeah, out of interest, yeah, okay, Snapping Voidcraw, we probably have to drop. That would get us down to actually 39. I wouldn't be able to cycle these lurkers, but that's okay. Okay, we're not sure we want to do that, to be honest. That would be something I could potentially play. Yeah. So that would be a green-red version of the deck. I wonder if I've got any elves in the deck at all, because if I don't, the Wildwood Symbiote is actually useless. I've got a Priest of Titania. So the symbiote here is pretty weak, quite droppable to be honest. I think I'm going to find some of these cards are not that good. If I'm not using energy, if I don't have an energy strategy, I don't think Inventor's Axe is going to be that good. Oh, I guess it's like it is flash. It's free to equip, pretty much. It's like it's like a duelist's rapier basically, but you can only attach it with energy. So you might just not be able to attach it after a while if you have no way of making energy. Anyway, that is a first pass at a deck. I think we're probably almost certainly going to put the blue-green stuff back in and figure something out because there are some not so strong cards like Wildwood Symbiote in this deck, which we won't mind switching out, I think. So that's Modern Horizons 3, anyway. Um, so I think that's the end of part one. Thanks for watching so far. Welcome back, guys. So uh, we are playing the Timo deck, Timo Eldrazi. I've included Urza's Incubator. We've got 8 Eldrazi, so I think it's reasonable. Well, in fact, 9 Eldrazi. It. I think I'm just trying to think of the best possible line. It's going to involve playing turn 3 Incubator, and then maybe turn 4 or 5 Drown Yard Lurker. So I get an early 7/7. It's not particularly impressive, but it's the best thing I can go with really from what I've drafted. We've actually got quite a high number of creatures. We've got 18 creatures. We've got about 3 or 4 creatures which will do removal. So Sarpadian Simulacrum can deal 4 damage to a creature if you pay some mana and sacrifice it. I'm going to try and play the Birthing Ritual because it looks quite interesting and it's pretty good for trying to find these Simulacrums because you need to sacrifice maybe a 2 mana creature and you can bring out a Simulacrum. That's the idea there. Lands wise, we're just basically going for 5 of each color. It's extremely dodgy, mana base wise. I'll be flabbergasted if we don't get mana screwed, to be honest. But you've just at some point you just gotta give it a shot and see what happens. I'm fully expecting a 0-3 here. I don't think this is a very good deck, to be honest. But at least we've tried. We can say we've tried Modern Horizons 3. Okay, we've got blue and green. I think getting 2 of our colours is the best we can hope for. We could cycle a Drownyard Lurker if it comes to it. Yeah, sounds quite like. There we go. Right, let's get the forest. Probably the only thing we've got going for us is the Drownyard Lurker, so I don't think I want to cycle that. What have we got there? It heralds the end. Colour spells you mana value 7 or greater, cost 1 less to cast. And it pumps the rest of your creatures. Yeah. I have a feeling there might be some good creatures knocking around that I missed out on. If I play the Stormdrake, I steal that. Which is pretty cool, but I give him a 3/2 flyer. Then I can Deem Inferior that. Steal his next thing. Yeah, that's pretty cool. Okay, I'm going to steal it that heralds the end. So that seems like fun. I've got 2 energy. So my Lurker's cheaper. My colourless creature's going to be bigger. Oh god! Hexproof from activated and triggered abilities. But this is just a spell. Right. I think we're okay then. So I can pop that second from the top. Seems like a plan. Nice. Do another point of damage and stuff. So yeah, he's got the good aggressive Eldrazi deck. Right. Yeah, colourless creatures. Damage. Fair enough. Okay, we are going to draw all of our red cards. So that was going to happen. We could cycle this Drownyard Lurker. We're not getting a land next turn. I think it's yeah, probably on the cards. Getting it beaten up a little bit. An extremely aggressive start from my opponent. Two drops and a 3/drop. But 2 of them that pump his other ones. Okay. That pumps other creatures with tokens. Nice. Another really strong 3-drop. I'm going to cycle my Drownyard Lurker. Oh my god, we drew a mountain. That's incredible. Right. Right, so Titans Vanguard can pump up all my creatures, which is pretty good. I can Stormdrake and steal his It That Heralds the End again. And I can play something else as well. And then, you know, get beaten down by a 3/2 flyer. Do I want that ooze? Well, I can't adapt it, that's the only thing. I'm going to steal his It That Heralds the End again. Yeah, let's do that. Linebreaker or Precursor. So that is what, 3/3, and that is also a 3/3. Auto pay. Oh, can I not auto pay because it specifically needs that special type of mana? Yes, I think that's what's going on there. Oh yeah, this is hexproof from abilities. I can't kill it with the Simulacrum. So I think I've just given him a 3-turn clock that I can't deal with. That's a little issue. I think we're gonna lose anyway, to be honest. His deck's a bit too strong. Hey, getting some mana. Oh yeah, this can be so that can be a 3/3 flyer. So you can get lethal next turn. Okay, fair enough. And he's got another amazing 2-drop. Sure. Okay, I guess we're going. Well, we're dead. There's nothing we can do about that. That needs red mana to shoot something out of the sky, which is impossible. I just want to play my Titans Vanguard because that seems fun. Let's go for an attack. Death by flyers. And I gave him one of the flyers as well. But interesting, I got to steal 2 of his creatures. Okay, yeah, blue-green, but we get Tamiyo meets the Story Circle and Priest of Titania. Now, that seems pretty good. Get out Oozewag. This can be a tap land. Do we want to play a tap land straight away? I think maybe we do. Okay, that's a good 2-drop. It's flying, it's 2/2, and it gets you energy. And it can give lifelink. Wow. For the cost of some energy. Okay, Priest of Titania. And then we can get the Oozewag next to. Wow, okay, so what? 2 time counters. Sure. I'll just take 14 damage. So when you cast your second spell, you proliferate, so you get to keep it alive. Oh, but I can steal it with with my Stormdrake again, which is interesting. Can I cast 2 spells to keep it alive? Is the next question. It goes quite well with the Tamiyo meets the Story Circle. It's going to save me a lot of damage if I steal it. I'm taking 3 damage instead of 7. Yeah. Yep. That. And I believe if I play that, that's my second spell. So if they attack me, they're going to get their power reduced. Salted crowd. What's that? +1/+1. Reach instance exalted amongst opponents you control. Okay, so that's got exalted. Interesting. Not attacking. Oh, that's interesting, isn't it? We can now the important thing here. We just managed to get a source of red mana. I think I'm going to discard these 2 lands. I want to keep my 2 cool creatures. I want to play that as a land. And I want to attack with a whale. And I'll play my Oozewag. Okay, people have managed to make some really fast decks. Okay, this is gonna hurt a lot, so I get each getting pumped by 2, so that's gonna be 9 damage, I think. Sorry, make that even more ridiculous amounts of damage. Is he gonna give it lifelink as well? Yes, he is. 6. How does Exalted work again? Is it only if 1? Yeah, it has to attack alone. That's right, submit 0. Okay, we've got a Sowing Mycospawn. We can't pay the kicker cost. Or we've got a Titans Vanguard. If we play that first, we can pump that next turn with the Vanguard, which is quite good. We can make this a 6/6 trample as well. Unfortunately, yeah, difficult to cast two things this turn, so probably the last turn where we have the whale. But it is trampling, which is quite cool. Okay, I want to do a Sowing Mycospawn. Can't kick it. Oh, yeah, something Arena of Glory as well. 4, so yeah, he can kill my Oozwag if I attack with it. But I would trade off 2 of his creatures, which is pretty good. You block the 4th. Oh yeah, that guy has trample, of course. Oh wow, okay. That's the chomp blocker that keeps on giving. So we're just going to die to this flyer, because he's got Exalted to bump it up. Whale's gone. I'm not going to have enough damage to kill him. I could draw some cards with the clues and see if that gets me something. Yeah, I think I can afford to pop 1 clue. Let's see if that gives me an answer. No. Okay, let's play this guy. So yeah, I'm dying to my own Volatile Stormdrake every time, but I think the thing that I steal would have killed me. Oh yeah, this thing is horrendous, isn't it? It becomes a 3/3 and then a 6/6, then a 9/9. Ultimate chump blocker. So yeah, that's about the power level I was expecting from Modern Horizons 3. I had a feeling my deck was incredibly weak. I think we're seeing that. I think it's probably got some of the weakest rares imaginable. If you rare draft, you get punished quite hard, I think. Okay, this time we got red and blue. We've got a couple of red things. We could actually play a mountain and have this untapped. Now the Linebreaker, so they've got this issue of it having colorless mana. Oh wow, okay, so, oh, that's just yeah, we drew an island. Tapped. We can't play the Linebreaker because we do not have colorless mana. Okay, yeah, that's the red-blue land. Okay, fine. We can use that for card draw potentially. Okay, that is a 2/2 haste with advantage, and it grows every turn. Okay, fantastic. Yeah, we died again. Oh, we get to steal it and die to our Volatile Stormdrake. I think I'd prefer that. He's just going to attack, isn't he, for 4 next turn, I guess. Oh, he's tapped, of course. Doesn't untap. Right, just loads of energy. And a burn spell, of course. Makes sense. 3 damage. Yeah. Inspiration. Right, we'll play this scale. I think we gotta play this as a land actually, so we can Simulacrum and pop something. Of course, this is hexproof from activated abilities. Literally the wrong removal in the deck to deal with my Drake. It's that thing, Menace. Okay, can't play Planar Genesis. Never mind. Can pop a superconductor potentially. He'll do 2 damage. Okay. That attacks. Can now block a menace bug at least. Okay, the Wheel of Potential looks like exercise no more, you make play cards you own. Exile this way into the okay. Sure. X energy. Exile your hand and draw 7 cards. Yeah, we don't have any greens, so okay, cool. Got a hydroelectric specimen. Might save one of my creatures at flash speed, which is pretty cool. Deem Inferior is nice and cheap if it was if it was an instant. Oh, nice. Okay, we get to do something cool. Yep. Still a lot of damage coming in. So he's 5/4. He gets menace as well. He's got menace. We're either losing one thing to stop 1 damage, and then we take 8. So that's not very enticing. I think we've got a block like that, and we take 4. Oh yeah, and then that does damage equal to its power. If you can pay 3, to any target, could have killed me if only he'd had mana. We can do our Deem Inferior trick on the Stormdrake, which is quite cool. That on top. We need to play a creature so we can block. So we're going to lose, because we did that, we're going to lose our Goblin. We'll have a way of saving it. On the other hand, Tamiyo meets the Story Circle. Will reduce his power by 2. Yes, that'll do. That'll do it. Innovation. I'm going to attack. Revolt. What's that? Deals +2 damage. If it deals non-combat damage. That's a big load of energy. Alright, and that just does damage equal to the amount of energy you get. Fair enough. Some absolutely ridiculous cards. Yeah, okay. Yeah, I called it. I thought, yeah, this is a 0/3. This does not feel like a strong deck. Tried to do a bit of Timo ramp, but just the mana base is really inconsistent there. And the cards are weak, relatively speaking, and too slow. And I died to my own Stormdrake several times, so it wasn't ideal. Yeah, could be better. Oh well. I think that is a video. Thanks for watching.